ITB 2024. We are in Oman, not in Berlin. And we are here with two amazing women that has just spoken into an authentic poem. But I don't want to say the wrong name, so present yourself and the reason why I chose you.
Hello, my name is Wisal Al Rashdi. I am a partner at HUNna organization. It's a community organization, and this is my partner.
Hi, my name is Noor Al Mandhari. I'm the founder of HUNna organization. And Wisal will tell you why we were here today.
So I was here this morning at Blue Stage. I spoke in a session on authenticity. Our project in the southern part of Oman called Ghudu is a community tourism project, and it was featured as an example of authenticity in Oman. Oman is located in the Middle Eastern region, specifically in the Gulf. So our neighboring countries are Yemen, United Arab Emirates, and Saudi Arabia. So we're beautifully located by the coast of the Arabian Peninsula, and Dhofar is specifically in the southern region of Oman, so right next to the Yemen borders. And the reason why we chose to start this project is simply because we fell in love with the people, the culture, the diversity of the region, and we wanted to give back to the community.
So how are you engaging with the community? So you are an inspirational women. So let us know, how are you going to create this kind of experience?
So as Wisal mentioned, we're based in Dhofar in the south of Oman. So what we actually do is we provide experiences with the locals. You have locals who are living, so Dhofar has the east and the west part of it, and you have locals living in the mountains. They speak a different language. They dress very differently. They have their own culture. They're camel owners, they're cow owners. They live a very simple life in the mountains, women and men. So what we do is that we provide experiences with the women and the men who live in the mountains. That's the tourism part that we offer, and we offer it throughout the year. So not just Oman is a destination that you can come throughout the year. It's not a winter destination, as they say. We provide experiences all year long with different seasons in Dhofar.
Just to add on that, so how we engage with the community directly, your experience provider will be from the area you visit. So let's say you go to the southern region in Oman and the southern region is huge. Let's say you want to explore the east side. You'll be with someone from the east, and you'll get to see how they live their day and how they live their life. So you're directly contributing towards supporting that community, that household, even down to the details, our logistics, our food. It comes from the local homes, vendors. We like to deal with the locals that are there because this is heavily based on them. Another way we engage with the community is we basically want to uplift their skills. So if they want to start their own thing, they can. So we can have something that is sustainable for them long term.
So what we do is that we bring the people from the world to engage with the people who live in the mountains, and vice versa. So they learn from each other. Yes. So the locals get exposed to the world through the project, and the world gets exposed to that life in the south of Oman.
It's a way to connect to different parts of the world.
Indeed, exactly. Okay. So that's so this is how their minds change, their lifestyle changes a little bit. It gets impacted, and you live an experience in the days of their lives. So if, for example, we have Jabir, he is our experience provider in this west. He lives a day of his life by walking in the jungles of Dhofar.
And we have jungles.
We have, yes.
Jungles.
Yes.
Oh my God.
It's not just desert.
Okay.
Exactly. We have jungles.
Yeah.
And he would cook some live cooking in the middle of the jungle. You would walk to a water pool with him. You would go to a camel owner, have some camel milk
From his family.
Amazing.
You can get to know. It's
live like a local. Okay.
You live like a local.
You live like
Yeah.
a local. You live a day from the local's life, even with the women, because the women there are not easily. You can't access them very easily. Mm-hmm. So we have Khairzad. She's a woman who's located in an area called Taqa, and she has a group of women that she walks with around the mountains. So we connect women from around the world with them, and they learn from each other's cultures, each other's lifestyles, everything.
I've seen you are that kind of woman that are very sporty too. Okay, so let's talk about this part that is also interesting, because we have no idea about this kind of things. We imagine that you don't practice sports.
Yes. So I'm a mountain climber, and basically what we do, me and Wisal, we started an organization called HUNna. And what we do is that we feature women in sports and adventures. The idea of it is to showcase the achievements of the women in Oman and for the world to get to know their stories. How we do that is that we have a YouTube channel, personal interviews with each athlete in the country that you get to know on a personal level. And we're also now in the process of interviewing women from the Gulf and the Arab world. Why? Because I think we're not very well known around the world that we do different sports: tennis, football, basketball, volleyball, mountain climbing. We have it all. So I think maybe you want to add.
Noor is very humble. Let me tell you.
Okay.
Noor has
Don't be humble in this interview. Okay?
Noor has summited the highest peak in Africa, Kilimanjaro, Elbrus in Russia, a few mountains in Nepal, and Argentina.
Oh, congrats.
Aconcagua.
Okay.
So, we live our lives like any other woman in the world. We practice the same passions, the same careers. There's not much that divides us, really.
Wisal is one of the very few tour guides as women in Oman. I think there's a stereotype of not having tour guides, women, operating in the country, but we do have that, and she's an example. And we have a few of other women who are entering this world and offering adventures, adventure experiences, cultural experiences, as an option for you to select a woman guide in the country.
So the role of women, it's empowered, by the way, so we can say.
Yeah, I usually don't like to use the word empower. Because I don't think we're in that stage where we need to be empowered. Women uplift women everywhere we go.
Okay,
it's really a given. We see an opportunity and we seize it. That's it.
What are just the biggest challenges when you started to create your experiences and your project with engaging the community?
I would say our biggest challenge to date is probably engaging with very small tribes that still live a very tribal lifestyle.
Okay.
We come from the capital Muscat, which is the capital of Oman, and so we're not from the south.
Okay.
We're always viewed as strangers.
Yeah, I was.
And they understand the message.
Yeah.
Yes, we're city girls, you know.
Yeah.
And when we go in with that mentality, we're usually looked at as we get asked, "What is your motive?"
Yeah.
And that is usually the first question we get asked. And we're women.
Yeah.
It's not very often that you just see two women walking around in the jungles, and in the middle of nowhere. So it's a very foreign concept to the tribes there. However, we've been largely met by them in a very welcoming manner. They've opened their homes to us. They've treated us like their own family. They took care of us. It's the reason we started the project, to give back to those people.
After spending 2 years with those different tribes and families, that's what triggered, as Wisal said,
The project.
You created the basic for a great connection in order they can trust
It's
you.
our friends and family that said, we want to see this.
Yeah.
What are you guys posting online? We've never experienced this.
Yeah.
Take us.
Yeah.
And we're like, okay, maybe we should start something,
Yeah, amazing.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm very proud of you. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much for your time.
Yeah, the world needs more women like you, really. And so we'll go deeper in the next months, and I would very proud to
have you.
Yeah, I
Yes,
will
we're
be
waiting
very
for you.
happy and honored to have this kind of experience with you. It sounds a little bit also Italian, by the way. We have lots of connection, because also in Italy, we open our doors to we like the family concept, and
Yes.
so
Have that in your culture, right?
It's very similar.
So what I'm trying to do with my interviews and with my channels is also to create less distance between cultures.
We
So
love
this
that.
is the reason why
Beautiful.
I'm here with you. Thank you very much, and let us know. Well, if somebody wanna follow you, give us your social contacts.
Follow us at Ghudu, GHUDU.om on Instagram.
Okay,
.om.
.om, yes.
perfect. Well, on social media, we're gonna write it down also. Okay.
Yes.
Thank you very much, girls.
Thank
Ciao,
you.
ciao.
Take care. Ciao.